Hey Busters, welcome back to another Digimon card game video. So today we'll be taking a look at the new start deck, Mogen Black. So, sorry Busters, it's coming a bit late. I guess this would be probably coming about 2 weeks, I guess, a bit late. Yeah, somewhere around there. So this came out pretty much 2 weeks ago, so sorry guys. So here it is. The front is Bizz Greymon, surprisingly. Everyone thought Mogen Black would be Mugendramon or Machinedramon, which is included in the deck, but not the ace card, which is funny. The deck list, which we'll go over later, and as of course, you get 16 different unique cards, as stated here. And the back just kind of gives you what's inside the box, which is 54 cards, a deck of 50 plus 4 Digitama, 2 memory gauge cards, and 2 index cards. So, yep. The name, so it looks pretty good. Yet another Tai Chi, which is, So, yeah. Let's go. Usually it's sealed here, but I took it out already just for ease of opening, because, you know, these tabs takes a while to actually get out sometimes, so that's about all I did. So, yeah. So, let's just put this back together like that. It's here, and let's go. So, here we have it. So, as always, it's just, there's no plastic covering it all or anything. It's just a single piece of plastic binding it together. No, like, you know, in the West where it's just got like a plastic thing to protect it from the sides, I guess. In Japan, they're not that worried about customers damaging it, so, you know, when in Japan, you know, the what is it, the law that's broken the most is bike theft. You know, that's the #1 crime in Japan. You're not too worried, so it feels a bit thicker than before, a bit curved, funny enough. But yeah, let's go through it. Hopefully I don't take over 20 minutes like the green one. So first we got another Kabudimon. I think we already had one from set 2, I think, but second version. So it's a Digitama. Has the effect of, on your turn, let's see, if this Digimon has blocker, it gains 1000 DP. Not bad. Black is a bit lacking in the DP boosting department on your own turn, so this is pretty good for, I guess, a slightly more aggressive black deck, or just decks that need that extra DP boost. And with blocker, as that's black, they run that in spades, so you get 4 copies of this. I always wonder why they only give you 4. I mean, I guess I do know why. That's in a deck you're only allowed 4 copies of the same set number, so they wouldn't really give you, I don't know, I wonder whether they would just give you 5, like 3 and 2. Maybe they just want to have too many Digimon to make per set, but I wonder why. Next we got Jazmon. Jazmon is a 2/1/4. It's alright. Honestly, wouldn't really say. Maybe soon they might be like a good aggro deck for black, but currently I can't really recommend running this. Sure, you got 4000 DP, but 1 to evolve is quite a huge demerit at a level 3 with no effect, so can't really say I see any, I guess, potential in this specific level 3. So you get 4 of these in a deck. Much better than this is Agumon. Agumon is, yes, only 1000 DP, 3 to play, but 0 to evolve, and is a blocker, which is great. You know, thinking maybe you can run like a new aggro deck where this one can block, and then you can like protect your V-jamming. Might actually worth be trying something out, especially since there's Gotsumon actually. Although 3 cost is a bit much, but we'll see. Might be cool. So yeah, Agumon's pretty good. Definitely worth running on all black decks, because why would you ever not have blocker? There's currently nothing that just outright destroys blockers, all blockers, except for Skull Greymon, but only targets 1 and gives you 7. So you get 4 of these. Really good card. I'd say definitely worth running in all black decks, especially if you're blocker focused. Next is a brand new Digimon for the card game. You know, that hasn't been released yet. Toy Agumon. Specifically, I guess this would be like Clear Toy Agumon. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it was just called Clear Toy Agumon in the West, but it was always just called Toy Agumon in Japan. I'm not really sure. It got 2000 DP, 3 to play, 0 to evolve. No effect, but has a really good, actually, EOE, evolutionary effect of, on your at the end of your opponent's turn. At the end, let's see. So it's if your opponent did not attack at all, draw 1. So that's actually really good. So just to mention, sorry guys, it says if the opponent did not attack at all, not if they didn't attack, or if they didn't check your security, or if they didn't attack your Digimon. No, it's just if your opponent did not attack, declare any attacks that turn, during their turn, you get to draw 1, which is what this deck is all about, blocking. So it's pretty good. Fun fact, one of my friends built a deck, kind of like a stall deck, and I almost won, but honestly, he almost lost. The reason being, because I never attacked, he almost decked himself out. So while it is good, there is a slight demerit of just drawing too much. So just be careful. Just be wary of that. And you get 4 copies of Toy Agumon here. Next, we get yet another Commandramon. So in set 3, I think. Yeah, set 3, Commandramon came out. This is not bad. 4 to play, 0 to evolve, but 5,000 DP, so worth evolving into, not worth playing, but it is a D Brigade card, and in set 4, there are now going to be D Brigade, kind of like a slight archetype, with, I think it was, what was it, Strike-Dramon, was it called? Strike-Dramon? Slay-Dramon? I can't remember Chaosmon's thing, and then there was also Seal-Dramon, so, actually the rare D Brigade Commandramon from set 4 is worth looking into building a deck around, which is quite cool. So, and because there's going to be 3 different types, one from starter deck, one from booster set 3, and one from starter set 4, running the Digitamas that gives you like plus DP with the same name is pretty cool. So fun deck there, maybe. And you get 4 copies of this. Do like the art, you know. I wonder, like in the West, are they gonna like censor this because it's got like a gun? I wonder. Next we got for the Greymon, although it's just called Greymon, it is the virus type, so that's why it's kind of like the dark blue. 4,000 DP, 4 to play, 2 to evolve into. No effect, but it has the exact same effect as Toy Agumon. So you draw 1 if the opponent did not attack at all during that turn. So combine this with Toy Agumon, and then at level 5, you get to draw 2 per turn if they didn't attack. So quite good, especially if you need to run like some drawing power. So you get 4 copies of that. Although I think black, I mean the evo cost is a bit more, so maybe that's why they're trying to give him a bit of drawing power. Next you got Jazmon. So evolution of that previous one is just a generic 6,000 DP, 5 to play, 2 to evolve. Can't recommend running this, honestly. For black that's focused on blocking or Saikido restart, you definitely want something here. Greymon I think is way better, honestly. Set 2. Greymon gives, I think, jamming if you have a restart. And yeah. So, I mean, at this point, you might just run Tankmon for this 1 evo cost. So, honestly, level 4 is... The funny thing is, for these guys, is level 4 is kind of like that skippable stage that most decks kind of just unknowingly do. Like, level 4, they evolve into level 4, but they don't do anything with it. You never attack because you don't really want to risk losing it. So, it's just kind of there. So, honestly, generic ones, you're not really going to do. You really want effects for it, as they're just kind of like a stepping stone. Yeah. So you got 4 of those. Unfortunately, the next one is a really good card. Black. Second, I guess, slightly cheap blocker. I mean, it's already run in spades, but 5,000 DP, 6 to play, 1 to evolve, which is good. And it's a blocker. Dark Tyranomon, and you only get 2. I'm actually thinking, because this is technically our third, no, I guess it's our second Dark Tyranomon. Red also has it, but there's lots of Tyranomon, so finally, my Tyranomon deck might be able to make it work with a 3-color deck. Looking forward to that. So there's that. You get 2 of these. Metal Greymon, virus type. It's pretty good. Unique from this deck, kind of, is it's 7,000 DP, 6 to play, 3 to evolve, and it has the effect of when you evolve into this, until the end of the opponent's next turn, you give 1 of your Digimon blocker. So you're able to give it to itself, or you give it to any other Digimon you have, so which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm guessing, I wonder why they need to straight up give it blocker forever, but probably because they just wanted you to be able to attack with it, so it's not bad. You can see it with some you can build it around maybe was it Great Beast Cyclone for blocker. Oh, it's also good combination with Craniumon if you manage to play that out. If this will give any Digimon protection from Craniumon's effect, so that's pretty cool. And you get 4 copies of this. Next is Metal Tyranomon, technically our 3rd version. One in red with 10,000 DP, one in green with abysmal, what was it, like 6,000 DP, I think it was. Good God Lord. 6,000? Yeah, I think it was 6,000 and 9,000. So this was just a vanilla one. And as you can, you might be wondering, how come the art's so kind of funky? Because it is by Kenji Watanabe, so the original Digimon designer. So just a generic card, 639. It's not bad. I mean, in terms of not bad, it's kind of funny. I mean, I guess the trade-off, I think the original Metal Tyrannomon from Red was 7,310, I think. So, still, it's alright. I think it's just a good beat stick for black. Just 4 copies there. Next is our rare, which is quite good, actually. It's a 7,000 DP Mugendramon. Mugendramon costs 7 to play, 3 to evolve into. No effect, but it does give blocker to a level 6 when you evolve from it. So it's pretty good. I mean, giving blocker to it is quite valuable. Suddenly makes any of your level 6s that you're not attacking with a blocker. You're able to protect some good stuff there. So, and you're able to combo with other cards, like I think my friend did. What is it? I think it was Atomic Ray from set 2. Makes any of your Digimon with blocker active, so he actually used that to hit me for game. Didn't expect that, so pretty good. You only get 2 of these, so I do like the art of this. If you look at it, it's a reminiscence of Digimon World 1. I think this was like the final stage, because I think Megadramon was one of the final 3 bosses. I guess the 3 commanders before you fought the final boss, so that's pretty cool. There you go. Get 2 of these rares. And then next you get Mugendramon. Looking real cool here. Fun fact is, it is a rare, but because of how much full art you get, you can barely see, like, there's only like gold from, let's see, from this side here and on the bottom, but like the entire like top and left side is just gone. Really do like the art though, you know, with the huge cannons coming out. So yeah, this one kind of goes along with the Metal Greymon. It's a 10 cost to play, 3 to evolve, 11,000 DP, with the 1 evolved effect of until the end of your opponent's turn. This Mugendramon will give 2 of your Digimon restart. So that's pretty good, you know. It instantly lets you just attack with 2 and then give 2 of your Digimon active. You just make them active again, so that's really cool. And fun fact, I just noticed now, down here it is, sorry, let's see if we can focus it to show you guys. We'll put it up. I guess it's really hard to see, but down here it does actually have like that green digital line that's like combined with here, so they're kind of like almost like working together. Like this is the final boss and here is like his commander-in-chief, so that's pretty cool. Like Mugendramon, I mean, definitely worth running in some decks, but definitely currently black is either focused more on blocker or restart, and then or the kind of current gimmicky of Metal Edamon and Crescarurumon with its kind of like the gacha effect or capsule toy effect, which is, you know, revealing the gamble effect really. So Mugendramon, I mean, I'd say it's okay, probably worth running 2 in a deck, not full 4. Mugendramon in the same vein, honestly, I can't really recommend running Mugendramon unless you're just a fan. Sure, granting restart to 2 Digimon is great, but honestly, after that effect, it becomes a vanilla Digimon. At that point, 12,000 TP is better. So, and honestly, Bizz Greymon is just better overall. So it's pretty good, but I can't currently see any real good use for Mugendramon, sadly. Next is Bizz Greymon. So yeah, look at that shine. Really liking that art, although I guess maybe Bizz Greymon, because of the way he's designed, he doesn't offer that much. It's pretty much almost the same, similar like pose as the booster set, different angle. You know, he's just kind of like shotgunning. So But yeah, 12,000 DP, 12 to play, 4 to evolve. The good thing is it comes with security attack +1, so finally giving Black some extra winning power. And it has the effect of main, Digiburst 2, so all the new start decks have Digiburst. This one has a pretty cool effect in the fact that get rid of 2 evolution sources, and then until the end of the opponent's next turn, one of your Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP. So you can buff yourself to a 16,000 and attack for 2, guaranteeing it to survive outside of, I guess, Takeru's that give DP boost or Gaia Force. You know, which is pretty cool. Or it can just straight up buff like one of your rested Digimon that you just really want to keep them alive. You know, or just buff up a blocker. So, pretty cool. If I had to say, like, if, you know, we ignore colors and just effect, honestly, Hercule Kabuterimon's ability to rest opponent Digimon is way stronger. So, but still, this is pretty good. Honestly, it's not bad. But if I had to say, yeah, Booster Set 3 Bizz Greymon is superior, though. I mean, it has the 4. Yeah, sure, you get security attack +1, and you can buff yourself up. But honestly, devolving the opponent is slightly better at delaying them. So, especially, you know, if they already hit level Omegamon, it just instantly trashes them. You can bypass Millenniumon, Craniumon's effect instantly gone. So, it's not bad, but I guess, although I will say, you know, it is a start deck, so these are kind of like budget versions. You're never going to get like overpowered ace cards. But for deck building, there are some good cards in here, so. Like this guy. This guy's so good. 2-cost Black Tai Chi. It's on your opponent's turn. If your own Digimon, so it's your opponent's turn and they attack and you actually block, and you use the blocker effect and you rest Tai Chi, and then that blocker becomes active. What this Black Tai Chi is effectively grants any one of your blockers the ability to block twice, which is amazingly good if you're running a black deck, blocker deck, instant stall. So 4 copies of this, I'd say definitely worth running. Although with so many good tamers, it's kind of hard. I mean, on one hand, Keto Joe grants you memory, which is really good. The 4-cost Tai Chi grants you minimum 3, which is pretty, you don't need it, but, you know, still, this is really good. 4 copies of that. If I had to rank them, I'd probably say, I mean, honestly, in most decks, if you're going to run tamers, you do need to run at least 1 or 2 of the minimum 3-star Tai Chis, the 4-cost tamers. As for Keto Joe or this, it really depends on what kind. Like, if you're built for blocking, I'd say this. If you're built for just kind of speed growth, you're not really blocking. Maybe you're saying you're rushing for Millenniumon or even Ragnarlordmon or just something else, then probably Keto Joe for the memory. But if you're running blocker, no doubt this one. 4 copies of that. Finally, moving on to options, we got Laser Eye. Laser Eye is a 4-cost option card that lets you devolve 1/2 of your opponent's Digimon. So, it's kind of, I mean, it's average. What is it? Hell's Grenade, I think it was? Hell's Grenade? The Infamon attack one is pretty much the same. Like, it devolves 1 at a cost of 2, so this kind of just doubles up for 1 card. It's not bad, but I can't say worth running at all. 4 is pretty high. Sure, you devolve 2, but it's you devolve 1. At 4 cost, there's better cards like this next one. So, unfortunately, I'd say not worth running. Genocide Attack, or Dark Side Attack in the West. 5-cost card, which is a pretty good main of destroying any one opponent Digimon that costs 7 to play or less. So, this will this will take out in almost any level 5 or under. So, really good card. And of course, it has the security of activating its main effect, and you only get 2 of these, so it's kind of like the Faux Gaia Force with a slight restriction. I'd say this is definitely definitely worth running in black decks, as they have no destruction cards, so you definitely need to run this. And it's only 5 cost, which isn't too bad, so definitely worth running. And finally, you get 2 black. What is it? The memory gauges? Oh, fun fact, I never knew. Oh, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I probably didn't mention it, but because this one is Tai Chi, It does come with the Crest of Courage here, Yuki no Monshu. So, and these are like punchable out as little markers. And of course in the back, just kind of like a field setup. QR code for those, because they're trying to push playing online because of Corona. Honestly, I'm not sure, like, is it because of Corona that they're setting up this online thing, or maybe they always had it in the works, who knows. But 2 index cards here, and these are the 2 index cards that just teaches you game flow, and then kind of like what each card does, evolution, what happens, option cards, tamer cards, flow of battle, all that good stuff. So yep, so there you have it, guys. So yeah, overall my thoughts on this are, it's a pretty solid deck. Clearly it's built around, I guess, blocking, as well as less focused on the restart effects. I mean, the only one that gives it is Mugendramon, so clearly it's just kind of blocking and letting you, I guess, maybe attack with blockers and then get them back up for it. It's a solid deck, worth getting for fans that want to build a black deck. In terms of, I guess, deck building capabilities, there are some good cards here, but definitely probably not as strong as, say, green if you wanted to win tournaments. Green is definitely the better way to go. Black is getting there, but not quite. But still, well, we have yet to see. The meta is always changing, and yeah, definitely some good cards. At least personally for me, I do like the what is it? The idea of a Tyranomon deck, 3-colored, as well as maybe like a new Rush deck, because currently blue and green are the winning aggro deck. But honestly, you're only it's mainly blue for its jamming and green for its resting ability. But you know, I think like maybe getting like black with the blocker is not bad either, you know. So instead of resting, you just devolve them for 2 with what is it? Hell's Grenade might work just as well. So I might try that out, because you know, definitely worth checking out. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this. And again, once again, took way too long, so sorry about that. And let's see, probably I'll do the, what is it, other stuff a bit later. But anyways, I think that's about it for this video. As always, if you have any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And thanks again for watching, guys. Anyways, this Buster-kun here, off because he's ready, set, go.